Have you ever been reading a favorite book or maybe looking at the face of a grandchild and notice the words starting to blur or the details just aren't as sharp as they used to be? Have you ever felt that little pang of fear while driving at night as the glare from headlights seems to splinter into a blinding starburst? It's a quiet fear that creeps in for so many of us over 60. The worry that one day the vibrant colors of the world might start to fade to gray and our independence might fade along with them. What if I told you that one of the most powerful tools to help protect and even sharpen your vision isn't found in a prescription bottle or a complex surgery, but in a simple, gentle habit you can start tomorrow morning using something completely free and available to every single one of us? It's a common belief that our eyesight just naturally gets worse with age, as if it's an unavoidable sentence. We get glasses, we turn up the lights to read, and we accept it. But the truth is, while our eyes do change, they are also incredibly resilient. The problem is that in our modern world, we are unknowingly starving our eyes of something they desperately need and overfeeding them with something that harms them. It's not just about getting older, it's about the environment we live in. We spend so much of our time indoors, under the harsh, flickering glow of artificial lights, staring at televisions, computers, and phone screens. This constant exposure to a narrow spectrum of artificial light, especially the intense blue light from screens, is like a relentless stress test on our eyes. It can cause dryness, fatigue, headaches, and over time, it can contribute to the very conditions we fear most, like cataracts and macular degeneration. We've built a world that is convenient, but we've forgotten what our bodies, and especially our eyes, evolved to thrive on. But here's the wonderful news. You can begin to reverse some of this strain and give your eyes the nourishment they crave with a simple change to your morning routine. In this video, we're going to walk through a beautiful, simple morning habit that can help sharpen your vision naturally. It's a method grounded in science, but it feels like ancient wisdom. It's about reconnecting with a natural rhythm that our bodies have understood for thousands of years. Before we dive into this, I'm truly curious about our wonderful community here. Are you watching from the United States, from the UK, Canada, Australia, or somewhere else in the world? Please take a moment to drop a comment below and let me know where you're from. It's always so inspiring to see how far our mission for senior health reaches. And if you believe, as I do, that it's never too late to make a positive change for your health, please consider subscribing to the channel and turning on the notifications. We share tips here that you often won't hear from your doctor, tips that can make a real difference in your quality of life. So, let's begin by understanding the problem a little more deeply. Imagine for a moment what life was like for our grandparents or great-grandparents. They woke with the Sunday. Their days were spent in a mix of natural indoor and outdoor light. Their eyes were constantly adjusting to different distances and different qualities of light. Their eyes had a rhythm. Our eyes today are stuck in a monotonous, stressful environment. From the moment we wake up, often in a dark room, we switch on a light and maybe grab our phone. The first thing our eyes see is an intense, concentrated beam of artificial light. This is a shock to the system. The cells in your retina, the light-sensitive tissue at the back of your eye, are bombarded with a very specific high-energy wavelength of blue light. Over a lifetime, this can create oxidative stress, which is a bit like rust for your cells. It damages the delicate machinery of the eye. Think of it this way. If you only ever ate one type of processed food for every meal, your body would eventually become malnourished and weak. In the same way, by only exposing our eyes to artificial light, we are creating a kind of light malnutrition. They are missing the full, rich spectrum of natural sunlight that contains all the colors of the rainbow, each playing a different role in our health. This is the hidden culprit behind so much of the eye strain and accelerated aging of the eyes that we experience today. But here is where the hope lies. The solution is as simple as it is profound. It's what I call the sunrise signal. The habit is this: within the first hour of waking up, spend 10 to 15 minutes in natural, indirect daylight. That's it. It's not about staring at the sun. Absolutely not. That is dangerous. It's about simply being in the presence of the morning light. You can do this by a window, on a balcony, a porch, or even just stepping outside into your garden. Let the gentle light of the new day fall on your face and even on your closed eyelids. No phone, no television, no book, just you and the morning. This might sound too simple to be effective, but the science behind it is fascinating. First, let's talk about a chemical in your brain called dopamine. We often think of dopamine in relation to pleasure or reward, but it plays a critical role in the eye itself. When the retina is exposed to natural sunlight, particularly the quality of light found in the morning, it stimulates the production of dopamine directly within the eye. Researchers have found that this retinal dopamine helps to regulate the physical growth and function of the eye. It acts as a signal to maintain the eye's proper shape and health. While much of the research is focused on how sunlight prevents nearsightedness in children, the principle holds true for us as we age. Healthy dopamine signaling helps maintain the intricate communication between the cells in your retina, keeping them functioning properly. It's a vital messenger that helps your eyes stay healthy. Second, this morning light is the most powerful signal for setting your body's master clock, known as your circadian rhythm. This internal clock, located in your brain, controls virtually every process in your body, from your sleep-wake cycle to your hormone levels and even your metabolism. When your eyes receive that morning light, it sends a direct message to your brain saying, the day has begun. This sets off a cascade of positive effects. It helps you feel more alert and awake during the day, and it primes your brain to produce melatonin, the sleep hormone, at the right time in the evening. And what does this have to do with your eyes? Everything. Deep, restful sleep is when your eyes do most of their healing and repair. During sleep, your body cleanses fluids, repairs damaged cells, and gives the muscles in and around your eyes a much-needed rest. If your sleep cycle is off, your eyes never get the full chance to rejuvenate, leading to more strain and slower healing. That 10 minutes of morning light is like setting the conductor's baton for the entire orchestra of your body for the rest of the day, ensuring the repair crew for your eyes shows up for work that night. And finally, let's reconsider blue light. We hear so much about the dangers of blue light, but that's only half the story. The blue light from our screens is problematic because it's isolated, intense, and we get it at all hours, especially at night when it tricks our brain into thinking it's still daytime. But the blue light present in morning sunlight is different. It's balanced by a full spectrum of other colors, like red and green light. This natural full spectrum light is energizing and beneficial. It tells your body to be alert and active. It doesn't cause the same kind of eye strain because it's part of a harmonious blend of light that our eyes were designed to receive. So, the sunrise signal habit is about giving your eyes the healthy, balanced light they need to reset, repair, and function at their best. Imagine yourself sitting with a warm cup of coffee or tea, not looking at anything in particular, just feeling the gentle warmth of the new day. That simple, peaceful act is a powerful form of medicine for your eyes. If this idea that light itself can be a form of medicine is resonating with you, I'd be so grateful if you would tap the like button. It's a small gesture that helps this video reach other seniors who might be worried about their vision and could truly benefit from this information. Now, once you've started incorporating this sunrise signal into your morning, there are a few things you can do during and right after to amplify its benefits to create a truly powerful routine for vision health. Think of the morning light as tilling the soil. Now, let's plant the seeds and provide the water. The first amplifier is a wonderful relaxation technique that you can do while you're sitting in that gentle morning light. It's called palming, and it's been recommended by vision experts for over a century. Our eyes are surrounded by tiny muscles, the ciliary muscles, that are constantly working, contracting, and relaxing to focus on objects near and far. Over time, and especially with lots of screen use, these muscles can become tight and fatigued, just like the muscles in your neck or back. Palming is like a warm, gentle massage that allows them to completely relax. Here's how you do it. First, briskly rub the palms of your hands together for about 15 to 20 seconds until you feel a nice warmth. Then, gently close your eyes. Now, cup your warm palms and place them over your eyes, with the fingers of each hand crossing over your forehead. The heel of your palms should rest on your cheekbones. Be careful not to put any pressure directly on your eyeballs. You want to create a seal that blocks out as much light as possible, creating a comforting darkness. Now, just breathe. Take slow, deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. As you sit there in the warmth and darkness, imagine all the tension melting away from your forehead, your temples, and the tiny muscles around your eyes. Picture your eyes just floating in this warm, safe space. This simple act does two things. It physically warms the muscles, which increases blood flow and helps them release tension. And it gives your retina and optic nerve a moment of complete sensory rest, which calms your entire nervous system. Try to do this for just 1 to 2 minutes. When you're ready to finish, remove your hands slowly and keep your eyes closed for a few moments, allowing them to readjust. Then gently flutter them open. You'll be amazed at how refreshed and relaxed your eyes feel. The second amplifier is all about nutrition. After you've given your eyes their dose of morning light and a moment of deep relaxation, the very next thing you do, your breakfast can be the most important meal of the day for your vision. We need to feed our eyes from the inside out. There are 2 superstar nutrients for eye health that many people have never even heard of. They are called lutein and zeaxanthin. These are 2 types of carotenoids, which are pigments found in plants. The most amazing thing about them is that after you eat them, they travel through your bloodstream and accumulate in a very specific part of your eye, the macula. The macula is the small central part of your retina responsible for your sharpest, most detailed, straight-ahead vision. Lutein and zeaxanthin act as your body's own internal sunglasses. They deposit themselves in the macula and form a protective layer that filters out harmful, high-energy blue light before it can damage the sensitive cells of your retina. They are also powerful antioxidants, neutralizing the damaging free radicals that contribute to aging. So, how do you get these into your breakfast? It's easier than you think. The absolute best source is dark, leafy greens. Think spinach, kale, and collard greens. Eggs are another fantastic source. Specifically, the yolk. The fat in the yolk actually helps your body absorb the lutein and zeaxanthin more effectively. Other great sources include brightly colored fruits and vegetables like bell peppers, particularly the orange and yellow ones, as well as broccoli, corn, and kiwi. So, What does a vision-boosting breakfast look like? It could be a simple omelet with a generous handful of spinach and some chopped orange bell pepper. Or if you like smoothies, you could blend a handful of kale with a kiwi and some other fruits. You don't have to eat all of these every day. Just making a conscious effort to include one of these lutein-rich foods in your morning meal can, over time, build up that protective shield inside your eyes. I remember speaking with a lovely woman named Eleanor, who was 74. She was very concerned about her family history of macular degeneration. She started making what she called her green eggs every morning, scrambled eggs with a big handful of wilted spinach. After about 6 months, she went for her regular eye exam, and her ophthalmologist was pleased, noting that the health of her macula looked stable and healthy. Those small daily deposits of nutrients really do add up. The third and final amplifier for your new morning routine is a simple exercise to keep your eyes flexible. Just like the muscles in our body, the muscles in our eyes can get stiff if they aren't used through their full range of motion. One of the main reasons we need reading glasses as we age, a condition called presbyopia, is that the natural lens inside our eye loses its flexibility, and the tiny ciliary muscle that controls it has a harder time changing its shape. We can help maintain this flexibility with a simple focusing exercise. I call it the focus flex. You can do this right from the chair where you were enjoying the morning light. Hold up one of your thumbs, or a pen, at about arm's length. Focus on it. Now, slowly, and I mean very slowly, begin to bring your thumb closer towards your nose. Try to keep it in sharp focus for as long as you can. As it gets closer, you'll feel those tiny muscles inside your eye working. Go until the image becomes blurry or you see double, then stop. Now, immediately look away from your thumb and focus on something far away, maybe a tree or a building across the street. Hold that distant focus for about 20 seconds, allowing your eye muscles to completely relax and lengthen. Then, bring your gaze back to your thumb at arm's length and repeat the process. Doing this just 5 to 10 times each morning is like gentle stretching for the focusing system of your eyes. It encourages the lens to stay pliable and the muscles to stay responsive, which can help preserve your close-up vision for longer. So let's quickly recap this simple but powerful morning routine. It's a beautiful sequence that honors the way our eyes are designed to work. First, you begin your day by greeting the world and giving your eyes their sunrise signal with 10 to 15 minutes of indirect morning daylight. This sets your body clock and nourishes your retina. Second, during this quiet time, you can practice the palming technique for a minute or two to release tension and soothe your eye muscles. Third, you follow this up by breaking your fast with a nutrient soak, a breakfast rich in lutein and zeaxanthin from foods like spinach, eggs, or kale, building your internal sunglasses. And finally, you perform a few rounds of the Focus Flex exercise to keep your lenses nimble and your focusing muscles strong. Do you see how this all connects? It's not about one magic bullet. It's about creating a symphony of small, positive actions that work together in harmony to support the incredible gift of your sight. This routine doesn't cost anything. It doesn't require any special equipment. It only asks for a little bit of your time and intention each morning. It's about making a choice to start your day by caring for a part of your body that gives you so much. I know that the thought of your vision declining can be one of the most frightening aspects of getting older. It represents a potential loss of independence, a loss of the ability to drive, to read, to see the faces of your loved ones clearly. It can feel like the world is slowly shrinking. But please hear me when I say this. You are not helpless in this process. Growing older is inevitable, but growing weaker is not. Every single morning, the sun rises, and it offers you an opportunity to fight back, to nourish, to protect, and to strengthen your eyes. You have so much more power over your health than you've been led to believe. Now, I would be honored to hear from you. Which part of this morning routine for vision health are you most interested in trying first? Is it the simple act of sitting in the morning light, the relaxing palming technique? Or maybe you're excited to try adding some vision boosting foods to your breakfast? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Reading your stories and your plans truly makes this all worthwhile, and your journey might be the very thing that inspires another person in our community to take that first step. If this video has given you a feeling of hope and a practical plan you can use, please take a moment to give it a thumbs up. It means so much, and it helps our message of empowerment reach more people. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and click that little notification bell. We have so much more to share about how to thrive, not just survive, in your golden years. And one last thing, if you are committed to trying this routine for at least 1 week to give your eyes the gift of this care, I invite you to type IN in the comments. Let's make a pact together as a community to take care of our precious eyesight. Thank you for spending this time with me. Stay bright, stay clear, and remember that every single sunrise brings a new chance to see the world in your own strength more beautifully.